Off the Rack, I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
Today we're doing Batman and Robin number 35 by Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason. This is a long-running Robin Rises story arc, if you're not familiar.
No.
Batman's son, Damian Wayne, died at the hands of his own clone. Doesn't matter.
Batman is a clone?
It's a long story that I won't get into, because we don't do that here on Off the Rack. We review the issue onto itself, see if these two non-regular comic book readers can get into it. People want to know this because whenever we do a review, they tell us we don't know what we're talking about, and that's kind of the point of the show. I do read comics, so I help explain it, but I'm not going to for this because individual issues are not explained. We see if we can jump into them, because as Stan Lee used to say, every comic book is somebody's first comic book, and the question is, would you read more? So, Batman and Robin, number 35. What'd you guys think?
There were a lot of characters in this one.
Oh, yeah, there were.
Yeah, there were a lot of characters. I liked it. It's not the best book I've read by any stretch of the imagination, but I didn't feel like my time had been robbed from me having read it.
No.
There was some cool stuff happening, so.
I've been hearing rumblings about this, about Batman, about Damian's corpse being stolen by the forces of Apokolips and them using it for some sinister purpose, and Batman not wanting to wait to find out what it was, putting on, Apokolips armor, and then the Justice League telling him not to go to Apokolips, and him being like, fuck y'all, and then going there anyway.
Right.
I'm like, this is the issue where he goes there. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool.
And that is a lot of stuff happening, and I was able to get all of that from this
just
book,
that,
which is pretty impressive.
Especially with no context page.
Yeah, it was a real struggle, and I would have preferred to have a context page to bring me up to speed. But that said, they did a pretty good job of introducing what was going on in the story.
Yeah, all we know is that the Justice League was not happy with Batman.
Yeah, and
and
it was
Batman
disapproving.
said, fuck you.
Yeah.
He's going to save his son, Damian. His friends want to help him.
Yeah. And that's the story.
Yeah.
Or at least part of the story. Ben?
Yeah. I had no kid time with this book. I wasn't wild about it. I thought some of the parts were a little far-fetched. Like, knocking out Cyborg.
Oh.
Thought that was kind of bullshit. Granted, this is the thing. Like, Batman has a contingency plan for everyone.
And you've got 3 people trained by Batman plus Alfred.
Yeah.
I think Cyborg stands no chance. I think Cyborg versus Alfred, he stands no
He's
chance.
on the Justice League. Like, he's supposed to be powerful, right?
He's also supposed to be able to communicate with any bit of technology.
He's also a fucking loser.
Well, that he is. Because he gets his ass kicked by 3
children and an old man.
Ass kicked! There's no ass kicking going on. He literally just puts on a visor and they zap him.
Completely out of commission. Metaphorically, he got his ass kicked.
Look, he got a virus, basically.
Yeah.
Like, they blue screened him.
Thoughts on the writing for Batman and Robin number 35?
The characters sounded like the characters, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know who they were at first. I saw Batgirl, Red Hood, and who I thought was Robin. But apparently isn't Robin.
It's Red Robin. Yum.
And then they were all Robin, kinda.
Well, they'll put on Robin costumes to go save Robin.
Yeah, they all have Robin.
So Damian's the
pins.
real Robin?
Damian was the last Robin.
Oh.
What about Batwoman?
Batwoman had no connection to them whatsoever. She's just her own character. She doesn't know.
I forgot about that. That was like an interesting little
I like that moment too, because I like Batwoman as a character. I thought it was kind of cool to see her. And I like them being kind of like, hey, I know that you have your own thing, but like, we're going to dump all Bruce Wayne's dog shit right on your doorstep. Here you go.
She's Huntress?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
She's her own character.
She's just Batwoman.
Yep.
She became her like, you know what, I'm going to dress up like a bat. And why is Bruce Wayne the only one who gets to do that?
Pretty much.
So there was influence. It's not like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a Batman here?
Yeah,
well, I'm already Batwoman.
She just like show up and Batman's there and she's like, oh, well, this is awkward. One of us is going to have to change.
Oh, you're not going to? Well, I'm not going to change. Well, I guess we're both going to be Bat.
You know what? I'm just going to be Batwoman and I'll be over there. Thoughts on the art?
The art was fun.
I like the art.
I had one big problem. I didn't like their new costumes.
With their Robin costumes?
The Robin costumes?
You want to know why?
Yeah.
He's like, I gave you special Apokolips armor. They don't look any different. They're.
What do you mean?
The bat suit is crazy high tech.
Oh yeah,
it's
well.
All
He does say that like this stuff isn't as advanced as
the Apokolips.
Not as advanced, but it's special. It's still special Apocalypse armor. It doesn't look like it at all.
Yeah, no. You know what moment I really liked in this book?
What's that?
Which I'll give points to the writing for is when they when they show up and like the minions who Batman just saved are like talking about like eating one of them. I guess because they're starving.
Yep.
And then they're like, "Ooh, these guys showed up. Let's eat them." It was a fun little like.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, good job,
everyone
Batman.
on this planet is like
totally fucked up.
Yeah.
What is up with that cow?
That's a big Grant Morrison, Damian Wayne kind of thing.
That is dumb.
I agree. A lot of people don't think so. Not me though. I think it's.
I have no opinion on the cow.
The question here is: would you pick up more based on this issue? And is this a buy or a not buy?
I would buy more.
Check out the next one.
That's the thing. I really want to see what happens to Robin, the actual Robin, Damian.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I do want to see more. To me, this is a buy. It's a not terribly enthusiastic buy, but it's a buy nonetheless.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I would pick it up, and I would love to see what happens next. So,
I like that. I like that Darkseid's kid is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is for you, father.
Yeah.
I think they just ran out of space.
I
they just
agree.
put too much into this book, and they just couldn't. Like, you know what? Just read the.
We gotta have room for this double-page Gotham spread.
Well, it is a Batman book, so at least it's an appropriate ad.
That's weird. No, it's not, because Batman's not in that show.
Yeah, he is. He's just not Batman.
Little Bruce Wayne, yeah. No,
man.
I know, I'm just...
Is that Gordon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gordon. Horrible casting.
Yep. Oh, it's so terrible.
What the fuck is that?
That's Harvey Bullock. That's Grounded for Life. That's Harvey Bullock. Every time I see him, I call him Grounded for Life.
Bullock is older than Gordon.
Oh, yeah, by like 20 years.